like the Atlantic, and I'm going down like the Titanic.
Hello, hello, BAM fam. It is September 22nd, 2020. It's a Tuesday, a Taco Tuesday for some. And here's what you missed. The question of the day was, how do we find meaningful information that leads to a hypothesis? Of course, we begun the way that we always do, with y'all weighing in on the question of the day collaborative bulletin board in Nearpod. Of course, your answers didn't fall short of poignant, intelligent, and laced with memes, just how we like them. We then moved on to ensure that we had a definition for the word hypothesis. A hypothesis is what you think the answer to the question will be based on everything you know before the experiment. Now, what questions might we be talking about? Well, for the 8 a.m. class, your question is, how long does it take to cook an egg over an open flame? And for my 10 p.m. class, can you drop an egg without breaking it? Only time will tell. An easy way to address the hypothesis for each question is to turn that question into a statement, fill in the blank style. So for example, to our 8 a.m. question, how long does it take to cook an egg over an open flame? A structure for the hypothesis could be, it will take an egg blank, that could be seconds, minutes, hours, etc., to cook over an open flame. And for our 10 a.m. class, can you drop an egg without breaking it? You blank, either can or cannot, drop an egg without breaking it. So, what do we do when we have to Google an ungoogleable question? We segged into what we like to call breaking the question into pieces. You can't type the whole question into Google, but you can isolate the main words. So we have cooking, we have the egg, we have the flame. For our other class, we have the drop and the egg. Once we have the question broken into Googleable pieces, we got to make them go together in a way that Google will understand what we're trying to look for. Boolean Operators! How this works is if you take two words, any two words, and you join them with the word "and" in capital letters, it will search for every article that features both of those words. In the 8 a.m. class, you might be interested in finding eggs and fire. 10 a.m., you're probably more on the eggs and dropping chain. So if you head on over to Google and you type in two words joined by the word "and," then you will see what I mean. The next Boolean operator is OR. This is where you can find a thing in different ways that it can be said. So some people use the word flame, some people use the word fire, but doesn't matter which word you use, that information could still be important to our research. So when you join the words flame or fire, and you join the words dropping or falling, you will find articles with both of those words. The last Boolean operator is the use of not. Not gives you the option to filter out things you don't need. So when we talk about cooking, we might want to search for cooking, not oven. And for my 10 a.m. class, falling, but not in love. Wah, wah, wah. Moving on. Oh, truncation, truncation, truncation. This is the magic asterisk. It allows you to search for a word in all of its different forms. So you'll see here you have cook, cooking, cooks, cooked. All you have to do is replace the ending of the root word with an asterisk, put it into Google. 10 a.m. class, it might be something like drop, drops, dropped, dropping. You'll get all of the searches in response to the root word drop. Last and not least, we have the quotation marks. When you use quotation marks, you are able to capture a whole phrase instead of individual words, which allows you to search phrases like egg over fire or dropped an egg. Your search results will yield the phrases instead of the individual words. Mighty, mighty helpful. You will find the Google tricks, the CRAP test, and the media bias chart all in your research assistance materials tab on your classwork page, and keep them, put them in your pocket, bookmark these resources because they will help you all the way on through college. As you well know, we were working on a class research question, it's leading to a hypothesis, and it's eventually going to lead to an experiment. But today, we're in the research phase. So your assignment is to use all 3 of the research tips and tricks that were provided to you via this class, and maybe some others that you might have up your sleeve, to gather some information that will contribute to the development of a hypothesis for your class. And that's what you miss.